Hi everybody, welcome to Stamping with Sonia. Today, jumping on it quickly to show you what I did with the supplies I unboxed the other day, or basically how do I get started. Got these really great greetings for all, memory mix and match, 2 sheets of 3 different designs. I kind of like that black and white graphic thing. No stamping required. And I have this beautiful painted illusions paper. This was a product of the month for February, which meant that when my order went over £70, I got to order this for £5. So that is brilliant. You get 12 of them, 4 different designs, 3 sheets each. There you go, you've got something beautiful. What do you do with it? So I thought, really, I'll start with a card base, and I was deciding between black and white because of that, and I thought I'll start with the black, maybe some color. And I really like this sheet of paper. I thought lots of rainbow colors. Rainbow always worked well with white and black, and so because there's white lines in there, I thought I need not just a black background, but probably also a white layer. So that's kind of where my inspiration came from. And you know, you could decide, do you want it like that, more in a sort of rainbow shape? But I quite like that. So here you go, 3 layers. Get your Tombow or your tape runner or your double-sided tape, however you like it. Put lots on so it doesn't come off, but not so close to the edge that it squeezes out. You know, and have a little think, how do you want it? Like that or that, I don't know. Quite like a kind of bit of a tenty shape. And you know, this is flexible, but remember where the opening of your card is. And then, because I used the black, kind of looked at it and thought, all right, let's keep it simple. It's always good to have a birthday card at hand. And I was really thinking I might need a sentiment and something else. But when I put the sentiment on my original make, here it is, kind of felt like it didn't need much more than that. And in this case, might actually, because of that yellow there, work better on that side. So I got my mini Stampin' Dimensionals, and I'll show you on my finger what's the difference. And it always makes your card and your sentiment stand out a little bit more if you add some dimension on it. Alright, pop them off. It's always driving my husband slightly nuts to find all these little backing papers all over the office. So I'm going to place it here. Kind of feels right. And then I got myself a bit of bling there, which was a gift from my dear friend and upline Jan. Thank you very much, love. So that's yellow. Blue is always a good one to go against. Yellow, you can always try it out a bit. I don't know, I'm kind of feeling these transparent ones. So odd number always works well, and different sizes also works well. Do it in a kind of triangular shape, so 1, 2, 3, and there you go. How long did that take us? A couple of minutes, right? I think that is gorgeous. Doesn't need much more. But sometimes, you know, you do want a little bit more. So my dear friend Jan also gave me some of her Easter bits and pieces. Oh, and that I won for a Stampin' Up event. In recent years, I've become quite competitive. Yeah, so you get 3 different designs and 2 of each in the original pack of all these kind of cute Stampin' or Easter icons. And these are puffy stickers, quite popular again. I feel like they were popular back in the 90s. 80s and 90s, but it's great to have them back, and it's very sweet. But what to do with your layout. And I did want to use my beautiful paper again. So what I did, I wasn't quite sure what to do with it. So I went to the page on the spring catalogue, which is finishing this month. And on page 16 is where this suite is, everything related to Easter. And I kind of liked that idea there very much. And then I went to the annual catalogue for more of a design idea, because I didn't have this sentiment. And I saw this sketch. So in the catalogs, each catalog, even a new one, so they've started doing templates, and I really immediately was drawn to this because that, you know, gotta admit, that looks like an egg, and I thought, I think I've got something around and I can do something with it. So got my white card base, because that's kind of what that was. Found a wreath around there, and then the egg shape was supposed to come here. I wasn't quite feeling it. I really, and I'm not generally a cute animal person, I really like this bunny, so I was kind of thinking, well, can we put the bunny there maybe, and then the egg hiding there, and then I thought, need a little bit more, so I'm gonna put some tulips sticking out. And then you can see here, so we got the round bit, we've got the egg shape, which actually now is a bunny, and those 2 bits. So you don't have to be very literal, but you kind of get a feel for what the general placement and shape is. And you can have these 2 loose bits. So I'm probably going to use some of these puffy stickers, maybe the little purple flower there, or a butterfly. But I'm not too keen on this white background. I also do not want to pull out another paper or an embossing folder, because that's what they've done. If you look at here, the background, I don't know if you can see it, but the paper, the white cardstock is embossed, which gives it just a little bit more interest. So I went and had a look in our paper pack for something a little bit pale. Obviously not that, nor that, definitely not that, but that. This part of it is pale, so I was going to try that. And I cut it. In this case, I've cut it exactly to the size of the card front. I don't want a white border. So a card base, by the way, I always use half an A4 size piece of cardstock like that, and then you fold it along the middle. And you can also do half of one like that, so you get a 10th fold. So again, got some Tombow glue here. sticking that on. Now see what happens when we put this on. That looks very, very good. I really, really like that. I think, because I haven't made this card before, I'm not sure if I want to pop something up. Maybe the bunny. Really kind of feel like it should probably all be popped up. Just otherwise that is so flat. Here we go. More of that. Stuck up there. And if you wanted the bunny to stick up more, we'll see how it goes. But you can always double stack your, I think that's fine. So I'm only going to put these towards that side. There we go. I think that bunny, no, bunny needs to go there. There we go. I think the egg can kind of go flat because the egg is hiding a bit. But the tulip, definitely we want like that. Maybe only the top needs to be popped up. Steal a little bit of your sticky. Oh, haha. Just have it sticking out. Just peeking out like that. Yeah, I like that. Now let's see. Here we go. Because in the design, you have this kind of empty space here with these two pieces. So let's see if we do we need more than one? Kind of feel like you could see this shape coming together. I don't really want to add blue, purple, and we got that kind of like a heart. It's a heart, but the heart kind of, does the heart kind of, how about a little butterfly? I almost want to put it there. Well, we can do a butterfly. Yeah, why not? There we go. Decisions, don't make them. And then there is a sentiment strip in the card template. So hop, a little bit of Tombow for that. Let's have a look. Kind of want to still see the bunny ears, so go there. So I know Easter is over already, but you know, I'm all prepared for next year. Anyway, thanks everyone for watching, and yeah, so if you get your new things, not sure where to start, what I would suggest is go to your catalog. Yeah, there's always some templates. There's always inspiration in the catalog. You know, or if you saw something that, you know, a demonstrator made online, go back to that and first make that, you know, because that's why you fell in love with it. And my experience is once you start playing around with it, other ideas will come. So thanks very much for watching.